Well, good morning, everybody. And I know it's been a long time since I've been on here. So I'm trying to get back rolling again with my videos. There's just been a lot of things going on. So hopefully I can get things rolling again and at least do one video a week. That's my goal right now. I'm not going to try to be too ambitious, but one video a week I think I can pull off. So today, it's a real dreary and rainy day, drizzly day here. And it's a Saturday, and so I am out going to a couple of estate sales. So I thought I would take you along and let you see if I get anything and see if there's anything interesting out there. I've already previewed these two that I'm going to go to this morning online, and there's kind of some neat looking stuff, but both of them had their sales yesterday too, so I don't know what all's been picked over, but we'll see. I tend to kind of like things that other people pass over anyway. So hopefully I'll find something interesting. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this. So this is one of the rooms. There's some really 1970s looking stuff in here. That bookshelf there, or whatever you call, whatever kind of shelf it is. Here's like an office area. They had a lot of or several pieces of music equipment. There were some guitar strings, 4 different guitars, some keyboards, some electronics. This pole lamp is really neat. I don't need it, but it's really cool. And that reminds me of some stuff my aunt used to have on her wall in the 70s. And then check this out. If this is not 70s, I do not know what is. That refrigerator there. Look at this clock. Now, I am not into that kind of stuff, but I could see somebody liking vintage stuff, just loving that. Lots of 70s looking stuff here. That amber colored glassware, I do like that, but I just don't have any room for any stuff like that. They had some really neat vintage Christmas stuff. There's all kinds of magazines here. There was a ton of comic books in boxes. And then these Christmas decorations, I did end up getting some of those. All right, I'm going to show y'all what I got at this first sale. They had these vintage Christmas ornaments. You can see the original price of these, y'all, was 99 cents at some store years ago. These were from New York. And it's a product of Poland, and they are Christmas tree ornaments. And I looked these up on eBay. Now, they had them marked for $25, and everything's 30% off today. So, instead of $75 for these, I paid $50 for 3 boxes. There's 6 ornaments in each box. And I looked them up on eBay, and it was well worth this money. They're selling for much more on eBay. Now, I haven't decided. I might resell these, but I might just keep them and put them on my vintage silver tree that I put up every year. So, we'll see. Now, they also had some boxes of some smaller ones, and they were Santa Land also, but in blue boxes. And I looked those up, and those were also selling for quite a bit more on eBay. But I don't sell on eBay. I don't have an eBay account, so I used to sell on Etsy, and it's been a while. And I had, just a couple of bad experiences of trying to sell things that are breakable. I, felt like I really, packaged them pretty well, and then they still ended up arriving broken, and I had to give refunds. So I don't know. I'll probably just keep these, but I love stuff like this anyway. So to me, it was a no-lose situation. All right, so I had a fun time at that estate sale. They had a lot of interesting looking stuff. You could tell that whoever lived there, it was an older person like me. I probably, say older. I'm older. And they had a lot of really cool, like mid-century kind of stuff. And there was I've inserted this in the video, but you'll see there's this really cool floor to ceiling pole lamp. And I remember those things from my childhood, and they wanted $200 for it, which with 30% off, that is a good deal for a lamp like that. But I don't need that right now, so there's no point in me spending that kind of money. So I am now on my way to the second sale, and we'll see how that one goes. Lots of glassware. Nothing I need. Some little fruits and vegetables looking jars. More glassware. Again, just nothing I really need to have. Some nice pans and magnets. Now that was kind of a neat old lantern, but I didn't get it. And then clothes. This was a little storage building. There's a respirator. And then just lawn equipment, which I didn't need any of that either. But good place to get that kind of stuff. This room had some books and just a hodgepodge of things. These plates were kind of neat. Like, they were inexpensive. And if you were going to have like a little tea or something, it'd be kind of cool to use these different mismatched plates. $2 each. Okay, so I just left the second estate sale, and it was very different from the first one. This one, you could tell it was an elderly person that probably has had to move to a nursing home because of the type of stuff that's there. I think it was probably a lady that lived here, and they had just a lot of a lot of linens. They had a lot of linens and some furniture. Not really my style of furniture, though. And they did have a couple of bookshelves full of books, and I did get quite a few books because I just love books. That's one of my addictions. So I'll show y'all a few things I got. Now, this person, whoever this was, loved this author. And it's Helen Steiner Rice. And Helen Steiner Rice wrote lots of Christian poems and just beautiful poems. Now, my mother always has loved Helen Steiner Rice. She used to get, all of these cards that had Helen Steiner Rice poems on them, and she even had some of the books, and she would just copy the poems out of them. She loved that author. So my mom is now in a memory care place, so I bought some of these books for her so that maybe she can read those and enjoy them again. She doesn't have any of those things anymore because when we had to move her, a lot of her stuff she had kind of let it get destroyed, and so things like books and things like that, we didn't keep a lot of that. So these books, the hardbound books, were $1 each today. This is a beautiful book. I mean, for $1, and it's got just these really gorgeous poems in here. And then here, I guess this is Helen Steiner Rice at the back, a photo. And so I just I thought it was a really good deal. And then the paperback books, those were only 50 cents today. So I spent $14 on books, and I count that as a really good deal because you know what books cost new. I never buy, well, I'm not going to say never. I rarely buy books new. I buy a lot of books at estate sales, garage sales, and used bookstores. So I thought that was a pretty good find for me. But like I said, there was just a whole different type of vibe in this estate sale. So that was pretty much all I bought there. They did have some cool stuff, but I don't buy a lot of glassware anymore. I've got so much of that stuff that I've inherited. So even if I see glassware that I like, I have to really, really, really like it to buy it. And the things that she had, it was not really my style of stuff either. So, but it was fun. It was fun looking. So unless I just happen to see another estate sale on the way home, that's going to be it. I am going to try to swing through Mardell's on the way home because I need some stickers for my classroom, and I'm going to add a couple little things to my prize box. So I'm going to head on over there, and if I happen to see any more sales, I'll jump into those. But other than that, I think that's it for today. Right here, just lots of electronics. And this was an office area, so laptops and just different kinds of electronics. This was like a garage area. Those bins, I ended up getting some of those because they were really good. This was like a sound system, which didn't really match anything else that I saw in the house. And then here we've got a dulcimer. I think is what that thing was called. Look at this beautiful old piano, and it sounded perfect. Just very pretty. Well, I did end up going to another estate sale that I saw was kind of on the way home. Gotta get my seatbelt out of the door. Anyway, it was very crowded, and there's a lot of cool stuff there. The lady that had lived there was a former teacher, elementary teacher, so y'all already know. I saw a lot of interesting stuff, and I did restrain myself, but I did get some books, and the things I did get were really useful because I need storage bins and things like that in my classroom for stations, for my centers, literacy centers. And they had a whole bunch of different sizes of these plastic bins, like from shoebox size on up. And so I ended up buying several of those with the lids and everything, and they're really thick and good quality. And I'm gonna have to kind of clean them up because they had them like in a garage type closet. So they're a little dusty, but easily cleaned up, and they're gonna be perfect. I was actually gonna go and buy some of these storage bins this weekend for my classroom. So these were way cheaper to buy this way, and everything was on for 25% off. And so it was a pretty good little sale. And I didn't go crazy. There was stuff that I definitely thought was kind of cool, but that I did not buy. For example, she had these bags filled with felt little characters and cutout shapes and things that went with various books. And so I was looking through that bin. She had just bags and bags of these things. And I know felt boards are kind of old school, but it was kind of interesting. In the very first bag, I recognized the story, and it was one of my favorite kids' books that I use in my classroom. But a lot of the other ones, it wasn't things that I thought I could use. Well, anyway, there was just bags and bags of this stuff. And one of the ladies that was working there said, oh, well, all of this together, the whole thing, you know, they're asking $25, and then it's 25% off. And I was just thinking, where would I store all that stuff? I've already got a storage problem in my classroom, so I just didn't get that. It would be a good deal for somebody if they're really into that and everything, but I just knew, nope, that's not gonna work for me because I have no place to put it, and I could just see it taking up space, and I'd probably end up taking it home to my garage. Nobody needs that. So anyway, I think it was a successful day. I got a certain amount of cash out, and I did not go over that amount. So it was just my fun money today. So now I am headed home. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go by Mardell's or not. I really need to, because I need to get some stickers for my kids. But if I don't know, it's kind of out of the way from where I'm at right now. So I might just pick up a few at Dollar General, and then maybe go to Mardell's another day during the week, because it's already noon, y'all. and I did not intend to be out this long. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead and head home, and I've got housework I need to do and a little bit of schoolwork that I wanted to work on, and so I'm probably just gonna do that. So anyway, I will get home and unload this stuff and probably eat some lunch, and then we'll see. I may add to this video a little bit later. We'll see. If not, then I hope you have enjoyed seeing some of the things that I went out and saw today. And even if this is the end of the video, I will try to tag on some stuff that I did get at this last estate sale so you guys can see it. All right, well, talk to you later. Bye. All right, so here is everything that I got at the estate sales. I got 3 boxes of these vintage Santaland Christmas ornaments. Originally, they had them priced $25 a piece. Everything was 30% off. So I paid $50 for all of these. And I looked them up on eBay, and they are worth more than that, but most likely I'll keep these and use them on my vintage tree. And then I got these children's books for my classroom. So this, the estate sale was a former teacher, and you can really tell from the types of books that she had. A lot of kids' books. In my classroom, kids love to read about animals, and we study that in science. And this is just a lot of different ones about animals. There's some nursery rhymes. We're doing nursery rhymes and fairy tales and things the next couple of weeks, so that'll be perfect for that. These books I got, sorry about the shadow, it's just kind of how I'm standing here. I love The Secret Garden, so that one I got for me. That is not the price I paid. I paid $1 for that. And then each of these books, I thought these were cute. How to Have a Happier Wife for the guy to read, and How to Become Your Husband's Best Friend for the woman to read. And then just, you know, a good marriage book. I thought that would be kind of cool to have. And then I'm not even sure what this one is, but I liked the cover, and I thought, that might be something interesting. So these smaller books, some of them were 50 cents, some were $1. This one is a Charles Swindoll, and I love him, so I got that. And then Billy Graham, he's one of my favorites. He's also one of my husband's favorites. So this one, the Herb Gardening for Beginners. I have an herb garden, and so I thought maybe there'd be some good information in this. And there's a lot of color pictures. So I love books like that, you know, it kind of shows you what they're talking about. And then all of these are Helen Steiner Rice books. And my mother loves Helen Steiner Rice. So what I'm gonna do is take a couple of these to her at the memory care place where she lives, and see if she's interested in looking at them. And then these file file shelf things, trays. Couldn't think of the word. Each of them has 3. They were $3 each with 25% off. And I'm gonna take those to my classroom. I need to clean them up. You can see that they're dusty. And then all of these containers, these are very nice. They're real thick and solid. These different containers here, they're about the size of a shoebox, and they have really thick lids. But again, you can see the lids are very dusty. I need to clean those off, but they're nice. So I'm gonna take these to my classroom also and use them to put different literacy stations in for the kids, so it'll be easy pickup. So that is it. That's everything that I got at the estate sales. I did have fun. I went to 3 different ones, and one of them really didn't have a lot, but the other 2 were pretty good. So it was just fun. I haven't been for a while, so it was really fun to just get out and kind of check them out, see what they had. And I did get a few things that I was, really interested in, so it was a good little trip. And if you have made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. And as I said earlier, I'm going to try to do better at putting more videos up, and I thank you guys that have stuck with me, even though I was kind of, AWOL for a while. Hopefully I'll be able to make some more videos, and thank you if you're a subscriber, and I just appreciate anybody that has taken the time to watch my video, and I hope you enjoyed this. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.